Good morning. Well, we've gotten to this point finally. It's been a long journey for all of us. This whole COVID, online, asynchronous, when we should be in a classroom. Well, we started off in January when it was cold. In February, we got a 26-inch snowstorm. And yet now, the final video I'm making for you this semester, and it's going to be 84 degrees out. Wow, what a journey. All right. Most, if not all of you, already have your persuasive speeches back. I really like them. A lot of you did a great job. A lot of you, though, got to make sure that when you're doing something like this, make sure you practice a couple of times before you do the one that you submit. Or at least watch over, if you're recording, watch over the recording. See if there are things that you can do to fix it up or to adjust or make sure that it's not completely dark or that you got this shade on your face. Because I do think that although we will hopefully soon get back into the classroom full time, as I've said to you before, there are a lot of business owners or business managers who simply hate the cost of leasing office space. And during COVID, they've realized that they can run their businesses with people working remotely. So in the future, we may see more of this type of communication where you are doing the Zoom meeting or the WebEx or whatever it is that you're using, and you'll be doing this kind of meeting. More and more people, even at the college, where with some of them, some of them still have like a VCR or still play music on their 8-track tapes. They're realizing that they can have a Zoom meeting and can quickly bring up documents and show them to everybody, or show videos and that kind of thing. And you're realizing that maybe I don't have to do all that coming into the classroom or going into work, as many of you will be doing once you get your associate's or your bachelor's degree. So as in the future, I expect you'll be doing some of this again. Make sure that if you're recording a presentation, make sure it's the best one possible. Don't just do one, hand it in, and say, oh, I got it over with. Okay? Because it may look like crap, and then when you get the grade back, and the grade is crap, well, who to blame? Okay? You can only blame yourself for making sure that you didn't look it over, maybe fix some things, record it again. Again, this is only a 3 to 5 minute speech. So if taking another 4 minutes out of your life is so difficult, well, it might just be the difference between one grade or another. All right, well, now it's your final assignment. First off, let me just say this. It has been a wonderful, wonderful semester. Now, I know it seems kind of weird for me to say that because I am someone who typically just loves to be in the classroom. As I said to you the first day of the semester, up until COVID, I had been at Bergen for 21 years and never once requested to teach an online course. Yet, you know what? You do the best we can. And I loved your informal speeches, your informative and persuasive speeches, your group papers were excellent. And what's more is the 2 times that we got to do the WebEx meetings. Now, again, not many people showed up, and that's fine. It was voluntary. But it was just, it made my month. Both of those days made my whole month in March and April just to be able to engage, which is what I love to do. And thank goodness that once the summer session starts, May 17th, I have 2 hybrid courses, which means at least, for those who know summer classes, you meet 4 days a week if you were in person. Last summer, they were all online, asynchronous. This summer, I'll have at least 2 of those 4 days where we'll be live in person, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. So, all right. So, when talking about interpersonal communication, see, interpersonal, although your textbook talks about like dyadic or that interpersonal is between 2 or more people, I used to teach a course in interpersonal, and I like to keep interpersonal as simply that interpersonal relationship, that communicative relationship between you and another person. And it doesn't matter who the person could be. It could be your significant other, a spouse, a loved one, It could be a sibling, a cousin, or it even could be, for example, an acquaintance. Or let's say where you work. If you see the same UPS driver 3 days a week. If you see that same person 3 days a week, they'll come in and, you may have a little conversation with them. And if that's a good positive communication that you regularly have, then you've established a positive interpersonal relationship. And that's what you want to do, is make sure that you maintain effective positive communication in order to establish a firm interpersonal relationship. Now, when it comes to self-disclosure, which is willingly revealing information about yourself that the other person wouldn't know unless you actually did reveal it, it's always interesting because based on the level of your relationship with that person, from significant other to acquaintance or whatever, it could vary the type of revelation you make to these people, or how much you reveal about yourself when communicating with them. And that's where the good old Johari window comes in. And that's why I wanted you to look over that part of the interpersonal chapter, because that's exactly what you'll be looking at when you do your final assignment. Now, as you can see from the attachment, all right, you're going to watch a terrific film. It's a movie that I first caught not long after it came out. It's not a Marvel Comics movie, all right. It's also not a war movie, but it's a really good, simple movie, a nice comedy, and it's about a family, and a family that communicates with each other maybe not as well as they should. So what I want you to do is, you've got the link at the bottom of your assignment sheet. It's a free movie on YouTube. You can watch it on for free. You don't even have to have a YouTube subscription to watch it for free. You're going to have a couple of commercials, but hey, that's life. And then I want you to answer the questions that are on your assignment sheet. It's a terrific film, and I really do feel it demonstrates well about interpersonal relationships and self-disclosure. And your assignment, as you can see, is due by Wednesday evening, May 5th at 8 p.m. Okay? Now, you've got a full week to do this, people, so really, no emails on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, I need an extension, or you've got plenty of time. All right? To sit down, watch this film. It's not a 5-hour film. Okay? I don't even think it's an hour and 45 minutes. But it is a terrific film. I really like it. I love some of the actors who were in it. I've seen them in many other things that I really liked them in. So that's your last assignment. You guys are terrific. And I wish you all the very best in the future. So get to YouTube, watch that movie, answer those questions, and then we'll be done with the semester. All right, y'all. Take care.